Hi friends, Trembly Method, and we're working on the book Wellness Simplified. And we're talking about the seed oils in our life and how they have been making us ill for generations. The concept of being hangry, where you have to eat something now. There's even a whole product. It comes in a wrapper. It starts with the letters SN. It's a blank attack. And it talks about when you're hangry, you are irritable, argumentative, you're not yourself, you're impulsive, you're reactive. This is what Dr. Catherine Shanahan, the doctor and author who wrote Dark Calories, she calls it pathological hunger. And what it really means is your body is not using the food that you eat effectively because the food that you're eating is literally toxic to your body. In order to keep your brain running, it has to dip into sugar reserves, which in turn, this creates a pattern of this pathological hunger where you are fearful of not having food ready and available, how you cannot go for long spans of time without eating and without having a mental and physical breakdown. A hypoglycemic attack, we used to call it, where you felt faint and dizzy and tired and you couldn't put words together. But this is even beyond that. It's not that you're burning a bad fuel in those bad fats. Your body literally cannot burn them. Being hangry is not normal. And there are 11 signs and symptoms that I can tell you. Maybe I won't be able to remember all of them at once, but I can alert you to know if you have a pathological hunger cycle. Now for me, what I do, and I just broke my fast a little while ago. It was at 11:30 in the morning. We had dinner last night at 5:30 or 6. I was done eating by 8 p.m. So that means I fasted from about 8 p.m. So it's 4 hours plus 11 hours. That's 15 and a half hours out of a 24-hour day. And I didn't really feel hungry. It wasn't like, oh my God, I have to eat right now. Where is it? I was just like, it's time. I can feel that it's time for me to eat. It's time for me to break my fast. I break my fast in the late morning and I eat my lunch at normal lunchtime. But I'm not having difficulty thinking. I'm not irritable. My mind is still working because even as I was thinking, it's time to eat, I was also preparing to do this video. So my brain was still very, very functioning. Now you have to remember, I avoid the hateful 8 oils at all costs. Even to the point where I've gotten back from the grocery store and bought nearly a $10 bag of mixed nuts and look at the label and I'm like, Nancy, now it's got to go in the trash. I threw away a $10 bill. That's what happens. You have to be careful out there because these things are pervasive. They are all over our environment. They are everywhere because they're cheap. They are cheap to utilize. They have long shelf storage. And we must have an overabundance of them too. I've avoided these things for a while. And I would get that hangry kind of thing at a certain point. Actually, that happened when I was eating breakfast. I noticed one day when I skipped breakfast for no good reason. I just forgot, I ran out of time. And I noticed that I didn't have that 10:30 energy let down. I wasn't getting cranky at 10:30. I wasn't looking for a snack at 10:30. So I thought there might be something to this fasting thing. So that's what made me start fasting. And the only thing I will do in the morning is drink water, and I do drink coffee. Coffee does not break your fast. So once I really, really paid attention to the seed oils, and the biggest thing for me was the corn chips. I don't know why. I just had a blank spot when I thought about corn chips. Corn chips, corn oil, and salt. Okay, must be fine. Not fine. Not fine at all. So when I really got diligent on that, when I started traveling with my own salad dressing, because salad dressing is one of the worst because all they use in it is oil, and it's going to be corn oil, vegetable oil, soybean oil. So once I really got diligent on it and paid attention, it took 2 weeks, but then I just started to feel better, and everything started to kind of work better, and my my ability to fast went longer. My body just felt better. My joints felt better, and now when I eat something that has a lot of a seed oil in it, like a salad that's just covered with like vegetable oil, I can tell right away. Whereas before, you could have fooled me, I'm sure. Now, I want you to test this stuff out, because remember, you're helping me with this book, remember? And I need your feedback. And I know you might not be able to give me feedback today, but at some point, shoot me an email, a message, or whatever it is, and let me know how you're doing with this seed oil thing. Because I think if we could eliminate this, if we could take that part of the system and just slap them around and say, no, no more, you're killing us, you're making us all miserable, stop, like treat them like a 4-year-old. And then re-implement their whole manufacturing. Yeah, how are we going to do this? I don't know. The only way that we do this is with our feet. Like, we vote with our feet and we vote with our wallet. If we start refusing to buy the stuff that has the seed oil in it, it's going to sit on the shelf. And granted, it has a long shelf life. And you know, this is what really makes me so sad about populations that rely on packaged food. And I don't mean foreign countries, I mean our own countries. I mean our economically challenged. I mean our low income families. They're getting poisoned. They're getting poisoned. And do you think they're going to get out of that cycle, that poverty cycle, when their brains cannot work, when their bodies are sick? Do you think? I mean, it's going to send me on another tirade, so I better quit right now. But you can feel me, right? So let's start from where we are. Let's start with us, and let's start with making good choices for ourselves so we can lift others up. That's what it's all about. We, with our high frequency, you and me, we are lifting others up around us. When we operate from that frequency of love, when we operate from that frequency of acceptance and love, and it doesn't mean you have to hug everybody you meet, but it means that you have to think and see the world from that perspective. We lift up thousands, each of us. We lift up thousands just from our higher frequency. So join me in that. Say your prayers. Be well. Think good thoughts about the Trimbley method and the book Wellness Simplified. Bye for now.